If you have too many ideas after a brainstorming session and don't know what to do with them or where to start, then keep on watching because I'm going to share with you a binning method to manage and prioritize your ideas. With this method, you'll know which idea to pursue right away, which ones need a little bit of work, and which ones to simply toss out. Hi, I'm Anita. Welcome to Word Cortex. Every week, I bring you ways to communicate your ideas and stories with confidence. When we brainstorm ideas, it is easy to come up with dozens and dozens of ideas and then feel overwhelmed. The way to start is to create a grid. Think of your idea as falling on a spectrum. The first spectrum is the ease of implementation. So your idea can range from being super easy to pull off to being difficult to pull off. The second spectrum is the final outcome. So when your idea is successful, it's either super effective or it has negligible effect. With these two spectrums, as you can see, we have a grid with 4 different bins. Let's see what these bins are made up of. These are highly effective and easy to execute. They may not get you a TED Talk, but hey, they get you easy and quick results. They require minimal resources and time, and the risks involved are kind of minimal. A good example would be using hashtags in social media. The beauty of having multiple ideas in the quick wins section is that even if the idea backfires, you are easily able to test and tweak it. These are highly effective but difficult to implement and require a great deal of resources. But this is the money maker, my friend. This is your big idea. It may require a plan, a strategy, some time and a budget, but that's why we call them the quality investment. A good example of this would be coming up with your own e-commerce website from scratch. With ideas in the quality investment bin, you might need additional resources. You might need to have a plan for risk management and troubleshooting, but the big reward is the big payoff. Now, I have a video on how you can persuade people and get support for big ideas just like this one. I'm going to leave a link up there for you to check it out. These are easy to implement, but let's face it, they are not that effective. At first, they sound exciting, but then you feel iffy about it. All these ideas where you have a little bit of doubt belong in the questionable bin. A good example would be placing an ad in a local newspaper. I mean, that's a good idea, but is it really effective in today's digital age? Probably not. With questionable ideas, it's important that you do a little bit of digging, a little bit of research, so you're in a better position to reallocate these questionable ideas into any one of the other 3 bins. These are the ones that drain your time and energy. They are hard to pull off and they're not that effective. A good example would be starting your own international conference. You know from your research and from your experience that this idea sounds good in theory, but it's super hard to pull off. That's when these ideas are tossed into the quit bin. A good sign that an idea belongs to the quit bin is when you're able to come up with multiple alternatives to that idea. So in this case, instead of having your own conference, you could think about collaborations or partnerships. By saying no to a few ideas, you have the time, the clarity, and the focus for ideas that actually have true potential. Now, as your project evolves, so will your ideas, and your resources may expand. So you might be in a better position to take more risks in the future. If this happens, feel free to revisit these ideas at a later time and reallocate them based on your current situation. I hope this binning method helps reduce the overwhelm that you might feel with having too many ideas. In fact, I have a printable PDF for you to use to manage your ideas. The link is in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and I will see you next time.